Hi guys, welcome to Football Mad Cocks, and we're back with another video. And today we'll be going through, obviously, the Premier League is back.
And on the 17th of June, Wednesday.
17th of June, it starts off with Sheffield United versus Aston Villa, I believe, and,
yes, and
Arsenal,
Man City, Arsenal, yeah.
So,
obviously both games on Sky. Obviously all games will be played on, at the start will be BBC. I think have one match over the weekend. I think can't remember which match it was, but we will get to that. And obviously BT and Sky have most of them. And I'm pretty sure Amazon will have a say in them in the coming weeks.
So obviously we're going to go through the fixtures of the past 3 weeks.
The first 3 weeks.
First of the Premier League.
Yeah, first round 3s and that.
But anyway, let's do this. So obviously the Wednesday it starts. There's 2 matches, 6 o'clock kickoffs. So the 6 o'clock kickoff is between Aston Villa versus Sheffield United. Yeah.
But we're not sure if it's going to be neutral venues yet. It looks like it's going to be at the actual team's grounds. So obviously as it stands, it'd be at Villa Park, and then Man City versus Arsenal.
It's going to be at the Etihad.
Them 2 games were meant to be played before these games. It's just that Aston Villa Man City played in the Carabao Cup final about a few months ago.
And the reason why Manchester City versus Arsenal was cancelled was due to the weather.
Yes. That was meant to be played again just after the Cup. Man City won, and obviously they couldn't play it because I think obviously there was a massive storm on the winds and gales and rain and all that was down, so that got cancelled. So obviously they're playing, they're getting their first games over and done with, and then every single teams are on the same amount of games left to play, and then we're moving on to Friday night.
Moving on to Friday night football, Norwich City versus... There's actually 2 games, so Norwich City versus Southampton, at 6 o'clock?
Yes. And then Tottenham versus Manchester United.
Tottenham versus Manchester United, another
just
big game.
To let you know, there's going to be games at... The times are a bit weird. On night matches, so like Thursday, during the week, it's going to be like the kickoffs are going to be 6 o'clock, weird time, yes, and sometimes it's going to be 8 o'clock or 8:15.
Well, that's
in this case on the Friday night, it's Tottenham versus Man United. That is 8:15 kickoff. And then we get on to Saturday matches. It's quite normal, the Saturday matches.
Watford versus
wait,
City.
let me go through the times. half 12, the games. On Saturdays, normal. It is quite normal. 12:30 kickoffs. There's a 3 o'clock game. There's 5:30 game. And there's a 7:45 game. They're quite normal times for a Saturday.
Yeah.
And then we move on to a Sunday. And then, again, it's quite normal again. Maybe not quite. 2 o'clock game. Then there's a 4:15 game. Them 2 are kind of normal, I would say. But then there's a game at 7 o'clock on a Sunday night. What obviously is a big one. It's the Merseyside Derby. Then there's a Monday night game, what is just normal Monday night football, Man City versus Burnley. That's 8 o'clock kickoff. So let's just quickly go through the fixtures.
So obviously we have...
So starting Friday night, we've gone through that. Obviously Tottenham United's the main event on that one at 8:15.
Obviously we have Watford versus Leicester City. It's going to be a big game.
At 12:30, and that's on BT Sports, that one.
At Vicarage Road.
Obviously, just so you know, the Norwich Southampton and Tottenham United game are both on Sky Sports.
Yeah. Brighton and Hove Albion versus Arsenal, at 3 o'clock.
And that one is on TV. That's the first game on TV at 3 o'clock for some years.
Bloody
for
hell.
a long time, and it's on BT Sports. So BT have their fair share on Saturday. Obviously, they've got 2 games in a row, 12:30 and 3 o'clock. The game's on BT. And then we've got West Ham versus Wolves.
West Ham versus Wolverhampton Wanderers at
half
the
5.
London Stadium at 5:30.
That's on Sky Sports, and I'm pretty sure that's the only game on Sky Sports on Saturday, because on basically at Bournemouth at 7:45 kickoff, Bournemouth versus Crystal Palace, that is on BBC One. You don't have. I'm pretty sure this is the first game of the Premier League what's on BBC One. I might be wrong. It's been a long time since BBC One held a Premier League match. So that's the day, Saturday done.
Yeah, Saturday's done.
First week of the Premier League back is Saturday done. We move on to Super Sunday, they call it.
Newcastle United versus Sheffield United.
All these games are on Sky Sports, by the way. So obviously Sky Sports have mainly got it all.
2 o'clock, Newcastle versus Sheffield.
Then at £4:15.
£4:15, Aston Villa versus Chelsea, and at 7 o'clock,
The Merseyside derby.
The Merseyside derby, probably the biggest match.
Everton versus Liverpool.
Everton versus Liverpool.
Wow, can't wait.
Always a big game, Everton versus Liverpool. And it's going to be a hard game for Liverpool.
Again, we're saying, is it going to be at neutral venue? Is it going to be Goodison Park? We're not sure yet. But we're looking like it's going to be at normal grounds.
Hope so. I hope it's going to be at the normal grounds.
Obviously, Liverpool, potentially, whatever. Obviously, Man City play Arsenal on the Wednesday, one of the first matches back. If Man City lose that game, Liverpool could win the league on that Sunday against Everton in the Merseyside derby. What a way to win it.
Would you see him hold the cup?
Probably not that night. Maybe it'll probably be later on in the season, if I'm being honest. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if Manchester City lose and Liverpool win against Everton, Liverpool have won the Premier League.
Liverpool could be crowned champions on the 21st
Come on,
of
Arsenal.
June. And then we'll be moving on to Monday Night Football. Man City versus Burnley. That's a normal time kick-off, 8 o'clock. So there's a bit of weird times kicking off in the first week.
Well, what's the date of that?
That is the 22nd of June.
22nd of June.
So obviously Man City, they played more games than anyone at that start. And obviously Sheffield and Arsenal have more games than, like, let's say, Liverpool and Tottenham, because they all have game in hands over them. So after that week, they'll all be on the same amount of games. So it works quite well. And then on the Tuesday, we will be on to match day 31. We're
Leicester
on to
City versus Brighton.
Obviously, we've just finished match day 30, the first week back, and now we're on to match day 31.
Manchester City versus Brighton and Hove Albion.
No, it's Leicester.
Oh shit, no. Leicester City versus Brighton, sorry.
At 6 o'clock kickoff, and that is on Sky Sports. That's a Tuesday, so there's going to be several days with football, Premier League football.
There's going to be a lot of football.
And then London Derby at
another
8:15.
Tottenham Hotspur versus West Ham. 8:15, Jesus.
Main event. Obviously, a lot of the games are going to be kicking off at 8:15, 8 o'clock, 8:15 kickoff, and 6 o'clock. The night games during the week will be 6 o'clock kickoffs and 8:15, or maybe 8 o'clock, maybe sometimes. So obviously that's the first two fixtures of the week 31. Then we'll be moving on to Wednesday.
Wednesday, what's the date?
It's the 24th of June.
And we have Wolverhampton Wanderers versus AFC Bournemouth.
And then quickly, Norwich versus Everton, Newcastle versus Aston Villa, Man United versus Sheffield United are all kick-off at 6 o'clock.
What, are those going to be all on telly?
I don't know. They seem to be all on BT, actually. Yes, they are all on TV.
All right.
Because they're all...
And then you have...
wait. No, I've got information. There's 3 games what's on BT and 1 on Sky. Wolves, Bournemouth, Norwich, Everton, Newcastle, Aston Villa is all on BT Sports.
Yeah.
While Man United, Sheffield United's on Sky Sports. They're all kick off at 6 o'clock, 1 on Sky and 3 on BT, and then later on at 8:15
Liverpool
we're at Anfield. If it is at Anfield, Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Liverpool will possibly win the league that night. Doesn't matter what City do against Burnley on Monday. Liverpool can officially win the league on this night, even if they beat Everton. Even if Man City beat Arsenal on that Wednesday and Man City beat Burnley, Liverpool can still win the league against Crystal Palace. It's in Liverpool's hands. If they win their first 2 matches back, they'll be crowned Premier League champions.
Yeah.
For the first time in 30 years.
30 years. Long,
so that's a 8:15.
Long time ago.
So Liverpool versus Crystal Palace is at 8:15. And it's on Sky Sports. You don't want to miss that one.
What?
Don't want to miss that one, do you? Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Then they were on to Thursday.
Burnley, the 25th of June. Jesus.
Every single night, nearly.
Wait, was the match on the 23rd?
Yeah, that was the night. Liverpool could potentially win.
23rd of June.
Yeah, that was the Tuesday.
Oh my God.
And now we're on to Thursday, the 25th of June.
Burnley versus Watford at Turf Moor.
And that is a 6 o'clock kickoff. That's on Sky Sports. It is at Sky Sports. That's on Sky Sports. It's at Sky. It's on Sky Sports. Southampton versus Arsenal. And that is on Sky Sports too. So the 2 6 o'clock games between Southampton and Arsenal and Burnley Watford are both on Sky Sports. Yeah. But then a big match. A very big match in London. Chelsea versus Man City. But you'd think this is on Sky. 8:15 kickoff. It's actually on BT Sports.
Wow.
So BT Sports have done well to get that one, haven't they? So obviously big game week Thursday. Burnley versus Watford, Southampton versus Arsenal, and Chelsea versus Man City. Yeah. Wow, very good. 3 matches there. Obviously, 2 at 6 o'clock and 1 at 8:15. And just to let you know, Chelsea Man City is on BT Sports 1. It's not a Sky Sports game. Then we have a break for Friday night. Well, hey. I think we'll be glad to see Friday night break after that.
27th of June, Aston Villa versus Derby.
Just to let you know, there's going to be a lot of teams who's not playing on the 27th of June in the Premier League, because I'm pretty sure there's FA Cup matches going on.
The Birmingham Derby, Aston Villa versus Wolves on the 27th of June.
Aston Villa versus Wolves at 12:30, and that is on BT Sports 1. So, BT Sports will get us started on match day 32 at Villa Park, if it is obviously at neutral venue. And then the FA Cup, obviously, we will go through might as well go through the FA Cups.
Norwich City versus Manchester United.
Obviously, Norwich City versus Man United. That's an interesting game. I don't see why Norwich can't upset there. And that's on BBC One. So, tuned in to watch that. So obviously, there's only one game in the Premier League on Saturday, and there's only one FA Cup game. So there is 2 games on. One on BBC and one on BT Sports. Sunday, we're still in the FA Cup.
Saturday, 28th of June.
Obviously, we are into the quarter-finals of the FA Cup here. Sheffield United versus Arsenal. That's on BT Sports 1.
Leicester City versus Chelsea.
BT Sports 1.
That's a big game.
And then Newcastle
City
versus interesting.
Manchester
City. And that's on BBC 1.
Yeah.
So kick-offs are 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock and 6:30.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And then there is another match in the Premier League.
Watford versus Southampton.
And that is on Sky's...
Vicarage Road.
Actually, I tell a lie. It doesn't actually say what it's on at the moment, but I will suggest that's on Sky Sports. And then I think, is that... and then we have Crystal Palace Burnley on the Monday night, and that's an 8 o'clock kickoff, and I would have thought that'd be on Sky. Yeah, I would have thought so. It's not saying what they're on at the moment.
And I think that is...
No. There's a week, match day 32 still. These are the sides who played in the FA Cup during that weekend. So the people who played in the FA Cup are playing during the week. So obviously Bournemouth versus Newcastle.
Everton versus Leicester City, that's a big game. Arsenal versus Norwich
and
City.
They're all on at 6 o'clock.
And the London Derby, West Ham versus Chelsea.
And I'm sorry to say, we haven't got what channel they're actually on, because I guess a lot of them will be on BT and Sky. But, next day, 2nd of July. It's a big night.
It's a big night.
There's 2 actually very entertaining games, because obviously... Sheffield United versus Tottenham at 6 o'clock kickoff. And that's a big game, because obviously Sheffield United fighting for European football, and so are Tottenham. So that's an interesting game. It's at Bramall Lane. Well, again, as long as it don't go to neutral venues. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to that game.
This is the biggest game
of the season.
Can be.
I think this is the biggest game there is yet to play.
Obviously, this is Liverpool's hardest game of the season.
Oh yeah, this is both teams, Man City and Liverpool's hardest games of the season, like games remaining. It's Manchester City versus Liverpool. They're on about neutral venue for this.
What?
They're on about for a neutral venue, so they're on about not going to the Etihad for this match. I'm not sure. I think it's because obviously it's such a big game. Fans are worried. Fans are going to gather around the stadium. What? I don't know. They might not. And but you know what? What a match that is! I can't wait for that. And again, we don't have the channel for that, but I would have thought it'd be on Sky Sports. 8:15 kickoff.
I think that is it, isn't
it? Yes, it is.
That's it. But anyway, guys, there you guys have it. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow we'll be uploading. The teams that will place. Whatever.
Yeah, we're predicting the Premier League table.
Predicting the Premier League table, what will end at the end of the season.
Obviously, we've got the Bundesliga back. The Premier League's coming back as well.
When's the
and
EFL?
So is the Spanish Cup.
Wow.
EFL's the 30th. Is it 20? Actually, is it 20th of June? I think it's 20th of June.
Right.
So obviously there's going to be
football's coming back. Bundesliga's back. Premier League's back. Is La Liga Santander back?
I think it's on its way back
La
as well.
Liga Santander's back.
The Italian Serie A.
EFL Championship's back.
I think just about a lot of leagues are coming back now. Obviously,
football's back.
Obviously, it's helped with German football coming back so early as well, and that's helped a lot of other countries get their seasons finished. And looks like we're going to get the Premier League season finished. The fixtures are out for the first 3 weeks. We've got up to week 33. And also, you've got some big games in there, like I said, Manchester City, Chelsea, Manchester City, Liverpool versus Everton on the Merseyside derby.
City versus Arsenal. Yeah. Big games, really big games.
Will Liverpool win the title on the opening weekend, or will they win it on the Wednesday night against Palace?
Come on, Arsenal, you better win. It's not like I'd say that, but come on, Arsenal. Please win for us.
Obviously, it's 25 points. Liverpool 25 points clear ahead of Man City at the moment. And let's say if Man City lose to Arsenal and Liverpool beat Everton and Merseyside derby, they will win the league. Yeah. How many points is that? 28 points ahead of Man City if Arsenal...
To be honest, do you think Liverpool are going to lose or draw anymore at the end of the season?
Yeah, I think they will. I think they will draw.
Do you think they'll lose?
Potentially.
They could lose.
If they win the league early...
No, they could lose against Everton. Who knows?
If they win the league early, I think they might feel like they might take the foot off the gas a bit. What might make them lose and draw an odd few games.
But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching.
Went off a bit topic there, but oh well.
Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and bye.
Peace.